that did it. See if it's back up now. Oh, all right. Looks like we're back. There it is. Cool. It's back up. Hey, we back.
All right.
Hey. All right. Sorry about that.
Beautiful. All right, so I got signal jamming.
Yeah.
So we attach this to one of the suspect enemies. It then forces each location that matches the attached suspect's trait to have +1 shroud, or +2 if an investigator is tagged.
Okay.
So, let's see.
So you attach it to a location, and then every location that matches the trait. Is that right?
The suspect. Attach it to a suspect.
You attach it to a, you attach it to a suspect, and then every location that matches
that one of their traits gets +2.
Got it. Shroud. So if you attach it to Edward Kim, everywhere that has CD, which is this one, and this one, and this one, will all get.
It's probably not a good idea.
Right.
Just say to her, since we already have the most on her.
Okay.
We won't have to sink that much more into potentially getting her 6 clues.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right. I can deal with that.
Cool. Oh, yeah, has search.
We could put it on someone that we're not trying to advance, though.
Are we absolutely trying to advance her?
I don't know.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
And my other card was a recon drone, which is a 1/1/3 that has Hunter.
Yay.
Looks a lot like Swarm of Rats.
Ah.
And the flavor. Who watches The Watcher? Probably another camera.
Got that right.
Wow. Poignant.
Poignant. Hard hitting.
Ready that up. Would you like to go first or should I?
I'll go first. I can handle that.
Good, because I have more wolves. Get the hell out of here.
Perfect. Got it. Now, go. All right, let's attack with the fire axe to start. Man, I really like to get rid of this sea source first. This is kind of messing up the whole turn here. All right, let's do the fire axe first. With fire axe, maybe I should do Duke. No, let's do Duke. Okay, I'm going to do Duke, and I'm going to attack 4 to 2. I'm going to throw in an overpower, so I'm at a 6 to a 2. Attacking this guy here. Feel good about that? 6 to a 2. That is a -1, -3 instead if you were failed, or if you were tagged, which I am, which is not a failure. I'm still good. This guy is, it was a 3 to a 3 actually, or a 6 to a 3, but -3 is still good.
Okay.
So I'm still all right there. And then I am going to not ready that because I need to spend the 2 resources to get rid of Sea Source. So there's that. Get rid of Sea Source. Cool. And then as my final action, I am going to get out of here. I will move back to the Beanstalk. Do I need to do anything to leave here?
Nope.
No. Okay. So I'm out. That's you.
Do you need to post the new link or anything?
No, it goes to the same place.
Okay.
Thanks, though.
Yep. All right, let me take care of this recon drone. Let's see. 3 to a 1. Yeah, that sounds good.
Don't forget about your resource from level.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, 3 to 1.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. 0. Okay.
Nice.
It's a dead drone. I could have evaded him for free action. Oh. Messed up.
He had Hunter, right?
Yep.
But he wouldn't have hunted.
Mm-hmm.
As I've been led to believe.
Yep, that is correct.
In one of your many arguments for the efficacy of the evade.
One of my many incredible arguments. Alright, let's, too many assets. Oh. I'm going to play a lucky cigarette case for 2.
Alright,
anytime I succeed by 2 or more in any skill test, I get to exhaust it and draw a card. It's pretty good.
Alright.
Like that.
I'm with you.
So then I will move. And that was my second action. So then my third action, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off Sports Hopper.
Okay. And there's all of us.
Yes, it will.
All of us, meaning Duke also.
Yep. Duke.
We're going here?
Duke and Finn. And yeah, so.
Oh.
Does it have. Oh, no.
We still have to do our discard.
Well, this also has green level clearance.
It does.
So
How good is your evade?
it's 5.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Dude test is a 6.
Wait. No. Okay, let's go to the.
I mean, I had faith in you.
Oh, that's foolish.
What's that one traded?
It's traded CD.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's the New Angeles Police Department. It looked more like a multi-billion credit corporate-owned private security force than a constituted body of persons empowered by the state to enforce the law, protect property, and limit civil disorder. Probably because it was. Shroud value of 3, 1 clue per investigator. As an action, test your willpower against a 2 to apply for green level clearance. If successful, you may spend 2 resources to search the set-aside cards for green level clearance and take control. So that is going to be...
Oh, he pointed out that Sports Hopper is free. Free action.
Yep.
Cool. I gotta say, by the way, I think that the idea of having stuff that you can do to get in to gain access to these, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
I think that's really fun.
Yeah, I think this has been really good so far.
Yeah, so far I'm loving it.
So
won't let us down.
No. This flips over and it's some bullshit. We'll freak out. Okay, so I fought, played cigarette case, moved, free action to get in here. Now I can go ahead and investigate if I'm wrong.
Okay. And Ritzy is the one that's been given extra shroud?
Yep. And this is
None of us are tagged anymore, so it's only 1 extra shroud. This is not a Ritzy anyway.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, I am at
Just trying to keep it all straight.
4. It would be a 4 to 3, so I'll go ahead and throw in unexpected courage. Make myself a 6 to 3. And that's a skull.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Beautiful. So we get a clue. Goes in over Kim.
Cool.
Sauce my lucky cigarette case. Straw.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dope.
It's dope.
I can't see playing pickpocketing anymore.
Because of that one?
Yeah, because this is just, it has so much more adaptable.
Yeah.
I can succeed by 2 or more at any test and go off it.
What's the cost on pickpocketing? You know, top of your head?
It's either 1 or 2.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, that was it for me. So
All right.
ready, everything?
Ready up.
No enemies out there. Resource.
I will not take my resource.
Okay.
Because I ain't got nothing to kill.
This is going to advance.
Yay! Alright, here it goes. Your pad lights up dimly with green, notifying you of a tagged suspect in your area. The C operates from the beanstalk. This gives them a bird's eye view of New Angeles, perfect for helping the NAPD track suspicious characters. You open the pad to find that the tagged suspect matches your exact location. Your face displays in the small portrait area of the report. Someone from the NAPD is tracking you. The lead investigator searches the encounter deck and encounter discard pile for a copy of C-Source and resolve its revelation effect. I guess that's supposed to say and resolves its revelation effect. Just a heads up. That's on the back of Agenda 1B. Typo. Discard all clues from each investigator if able. Wow.
Okay.
All right. Yay, got a C-Source again.
Yeah.
Just as I chose not to take my extra resource. It's like I didn't even learn my lesson. And appropriately, the next agenda is called To Err is Human. You get the strange feeling that everyone you pass is in on some cruel joke that you're not a part of. You get paranoid that you're being set up, misled. You remind yourself that Roxy's murderer is definitely still on the loose. You need to get them into custody so you can find out why this has happened. Force. Each tagged investigator must draw 1 additional encounter card during the mythos phase. If any investigator is tagged, all enemies gain Hunter. Jesus.
Woo. For shroud value of 4.
Sorry, yes, doing threshold of 4 on that. That is this advanced or it only advances one, so we get 6.
I'm just looking to make sure I have all acts in there. Okay.
Cool.
Well, I hope this is one of those that resets.
Yeah, we'll find out, won't we? All right.
Sure did.
Sure do.
All right. Well, you get 2 cards.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
I appreciate that. I'll resolve them in order. This was the first one.
Yeah.
That's a recon drone for me, and the second one is another copy of Sea Source. Beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I was actually supposed to test. Did it say do or do not end resolve its revelation effect? I'm sorry. I did not actually do that. So that was. Let me do that first one. That would be a 4 to a 5. I'm at. As a peril, you can't help me.
No, okay.
4 to a 5. This is for the first copy of Sea Source. That is -2 if you fail. Exhaust one enhancement asset you control. So that's that. And then my second copy of Sea Source is another 4 to a 5. It's 4 because I do actually have Dark Horse online now. That's an automatic fail. And this is already exhausted. All right. I'm doing real well.
Yep.
No great.
And I drew the Cleaners. It's the enemy has a 3 fight, 4 health, 2 evade, spawn at any empty location. It has Retaliate. It also has the following force effect. At the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 Doom on the Cleaners. Place 2 Doom instead if you are tagged. A little birdie told me, Thomas House.
Huh.
And it does 2 damage when it attacks.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And this happens when? I'm sorry. At the end of
the
the
Mythos.
Okay. So,
Which is now.
you are correct.
Okay.
1, 2.
Time is
Okay.
50.
Alright. That's okay. We can handle this. We're alright. We're doing alright.
First, should I?
This is a good question. I will go first.
You're going to be a lot better equipped to fight. Yes.
Yes, I am.
So I can.
I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I got Sea Source. So, you thinking that you want to attack this thing for me?
I can take care of it.
I should be able to take care of it too, but I mean, I guess I need a reaction. I need to get into here, so.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and go first?
Okay. Alright, so let's grab this.
Okay.
And engage that bad boy.
Yep.
And then, I'm just going to beat him with my fists.
Nice.
So that is a 3 to 1. 3 to 1.
Oh, give him the old 3 to 1.
Take him to Pound Town. Here we go.
-3.
And
If you fail, randomly discard 1 card from your hand for each copy of Sea Source in your threat area, which you have 0.
Okay, excellent. Maybe I should have made this. No, you know, we'll just go again the same way.
Alright.
We don't learn our lessons. 3 to 1. Minus
-1. You are not.
minus
You are. You are not
I am
tagged.
tagged?
Yeah, I am tagged.
Alright.
You are not.
So it's dead.
Okay. Nice.
And now, that was my 3rd action, so let's go ahead and sports hop over here. Alright.
Okay. Nice.
I'll take this.
Do you want to take it? Okay.
So I can evade it.
Ah.
And then with my free action,
Yeah.
I'm going to evade it.
Okay.
So,
Does that action need to be taken as your first action?
no. During your turn.
Cool. Cool. I thought it was your first action.
Nope. So let's see.
Is there an investigator who has to do something as they get like a free something, but it has to be their first action?
The
What am I thinking of?
I mean the Guardian, Leon,
Yeah.
before his turn starts.
Yes.
You get that reaction.
Right.
Really.
Before his turn starts, he can play an ally at a -1.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and evade this guy. 5 to 2.
There in the scenario, I urge you guys not to spread out the clues too much. He says, I just realized an error in the scenario. I'd urge you guys not to spread out the clues too much. I may have fucked the math, but it should be okay if you focus on one suspect.
Okay. It was our intention at first to focus on one suspect, but I think just the fact that we wouldn't be able to break into here made us start to spread them out. But we did have every intention. So for whatever that's worth to you, we did have every intention to focus on one of them. And I feel like that was pretty well illustrated by the goal here of this card. It just ended up being much harder than we thought it was going to be.
All right, so 5 to 2 to evade him. -1. Beautiful. All right, so he's evaded. Back to the location. Lucky cigarette case. I draw a card. Then I will spend 2 resources to play sneak attack to deal 2 damage.
You just mentioned in chat this is an aloof enemy. This is not an aloof enemy, and we are tagged. So I believe each yes, if investigators tag, all enemies get hunter anyway. I guess aloof still doesn't override hunter, but this is not aloof anyway. This is
okay. The street peddler had aloof.
The street peddler did have aloof, yeah. But he's gone.
So I dealt 2 damage for him.
Nice, man. Clean it up.
Yep.
Do it. Okay.
Cool.
Over to me. Cool. I am going to attack with Duke. And then I am at a 5 to a 3. You got anything to throw in there?
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll give you 1. So you're 6 to 3.
Okay, 6 to 3. That's a skull, -3. Nice. Okay, so that guy is clear. Save this for now. Okay. That was my first action.
Yep.
Second action, we did not get this, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I guess we got to go move back and get
Remember
that.
that you do need to get rid of 2 points.
Shit, man. Well, we got to get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to move back with my second action. I'm going to discard the 2 cards that are in my hand.
Okay.
That hurts. That was Madame LeBranch and a Guts. And then I'm going to... I guess I should just get this instead of getting a clue, right? Okay, let's do a willpower. I do get +1 from my console, so I am at a 5 and then a 6 for Dark Horse, so I am at a 6 to a 2 here. This is an Elder thing, -3. Not a so I'm good.
Exactly.
Okay. So I've got green level clearance. Permanent, all investigators may reveal green level clearance in their security locations. Sweet. Okay. That's it for me.
All right, no enemies out there, so we skip right into
upkeep. Okay. I guess I will take the resource. Gonna need to build up some resources, huh? I'm gonna need 4 to get untagged here.
Okay.
No, the tips are fine.
Yeah. Tips are good. It is very helpful. Okay. All right. Green level clearance here.
I went first.
Yeah.
Okay, I got enhanced login protocol. Revelation attests to the location with the most clues and without an enhanced login protocol attached. It's the same thing as over here. To move from this location, you need to spend an extra action.
Okay.
Or to investigate the location.
Got it.
All right, so don't worry about this clue, I guess. We just want to find a ritzy location and...
Yeah. We don't get any more cleaners out.
What's ritzy over here?
That's the last one, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
It's a CD and a Ritzy.
Alright, so I'll be moving in there.
Let's here's the same locations, independent journal, parlay. Okay. I have independent journalist, which is aloof. Investigators at the same location as independent journalist get -1 to their willpower and intellect. As a parlay action, I can test willpower or intellect at a 3. If successful, remove 1 clue from a suspect enemy, discard independent journalist, and gain 2 clues.
Which still, anytime we gain a clue, it goes on a suspect.
Yeah, so I'm guessing if that happens at a location, so let's say, for example, we're at CD, we would parlay with independent journalist.
Mm-hmm.
We would remove 1 clue from any suspect of our choice, and then we would discard independent journalist and gain 2 clues, which would then go on a suspect that is traded with that. So I'm guessing if we took the 2 off of Thomas Haas, we could put them over on Edward Kim. Or 1, I'm sorry, it gets 1 off of it.
It has to be...
Well, it says gain 2 clues, and then that act effect is that when you gain them, you put them on a suspect that's got that trait. So I'm going to assume that's how it works.
Can confirm for us if that is correct.
But I assume that's how it works. Take 1 off of an investigator, gain 2, and then put that on something.
That sounds right. Because it doesn't say any investigator.
Yeah.
Or any suspect, rather.
Yeah.
Okay. There's your first card.
Yeah. Right, I'm getting 2 from this thing, right?
Keep them coming.
Cool. Witness tampering, revelation, test 3 willpower. Increase the challenge for this test by 1 for each copy of C-Source in your threat area. Gain 1 horror for each point you fail by. So, out of 5. I'm testing a 5 to a 5.
You get -1 for the.
Oh, I do. You're right. 4 to a 5. It's a 0 anyway. All right, so that is 1 horror. That's the first damage or horror anyone's taken.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, and that goes out. 1 point, yeah. Okay. A lovely little 1 card. He says, yep, that's right. Luckily, she gains Hunter if you're tagged, I believe, so you can lure her. Yes, they all gain Hunter. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Because she does have a good effect. Even though she's giving you a debuff, she has a helpful effect. And she has Hunter, and she's aloof, which means she follows you around, helping you get clues and put them where you want. This guy fucks.
Yeah. That's me. Jake, you fuck. Alright. Should I go?
Should I?
Okay, I'll go ahead and get my resource from Lone Wolf. Okay. And then I'm going to sports hop into this location over here. We do have green level security. Or green level clearance, right?
You got it.
Alright. Treve free, 2 clues, 1 per investigator, right? While you're at Eastside Tenements, which is this location, reduce the cost of the first neutral item asset card you play this round by 1. Forced, after you... Oh, I have to discard 2 cards. Or 1 card, rather, I think.
Yeah, you're not tagged.
Gotta remember that. So forced, after you end your turn at Eastside Tenements, draw 1 card and take 1 horror. Despite being one of the seediest residential areas in New Angeles, it seemed to draw the wristies like moths to flame. There was no better place to get stims or runner work for hire. Wristies. It's 2 clues.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so
Cool,
then
baby.
my first action is going to be to investigate. And at a 4 to 3, that's not the best.
Don't forget to discard from the beanstalk.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Did you just read that effect and then not do it?
Yep.
Hey!
There's a lot of stuff to read on that
There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff out there.
A lot of stuff.
Trying to entertain the people.
It's a pressure of
It's a
showbiz, you know?
It is. Alright, so
Getting to you.
4 to 3. This man's lucky.
Ooh. This man, he is lucky. Lucky boy. That's a lucky boy.
Well, I get 3 more shots at it, so let's go 4 to 3 again. At a 0. Whoa.
Nice. Nicely done.
We're getting lucky. Boom.
It happened.
She's done.
It happened. How quickly does this? If there are, you must advance.
Sweet.
Sweet. So it happens immediately. Ooh, ready for this?
Man.
Okay. Have you found what you're looking for? The seductive Eve ad campaign pops up from your pad as you pass a retail store. You mutter to yourself, almost. You enter the data into your pad and run a tracking algorithm that fires off a trace. You feel the rush of anticipation as you wait for the signal to process through the NAPD satellite grid. The sudden green glow of the pad indicates a successful tag and reveals a grin on your face. Gotcha, you say in response to the appearance of your suspect's coordinates on your pad. Forced. Choose a suspect enemy with 3 per investigator or more clues on it, so 6 or more. That would be Andromeda for us. Discard all clues and attachments from the suspect enemy. What? Did we not do this?
Right.
Oh, should we stop? Should we just stop reading right now?
Well, I definitely got 1 clue.
You did get 1. All right, should we just stop reading? What do you think? I mean, yeah, we fucked up. So.
Yeah, just keep it going.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Sorry. So we're not where we thought we were. We forgot one. Sorry about that. Forgot that had that. What is this thing called? Signal jamming. We've been
I
jamming.
meant just keep reading it.
Oh, just keep going. Well, we didn't do it. We didn't get that far. All right.
Come on.
Okay, I
How
get
many? You have any actions you got left?
I get 2 more actions.
All right.
left.
You're cool.
All right.
You cute.
Let's keep going.
Keep going. You cute.
All right. 4 to 3. Or 4 to 4 rather. Does this say if someone is tagged or if an investigator is tagged?
Yeah. If it was
Okay, so it's a 5 to 4. So actually put that one back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's also important to like make sure we go back and do those
Yeah.
specifically, just so he gets an idea of like if
Yes.
if the numbers don't work out or something.
Yeah.
Like exactly how difficult the thing is.
That is rough. Well, I definitely wouldn't have taken those actions.
All right.
I'm here for just rewinding things.
Sure. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't realize the card was there. Let's
All
just
right.
start the turnover.
My first action, I'm gonna draw.
It's a cooperative game after all.
I like this.
All right.
Next action,
Okay.
I like this even better.
I follow. Love it.
This flashlight. That gets 3 charges. 3 supplies, rather.
Actually, I mean, if you want, I can go first because I can use the journalist to put 2 clues onto that.
It's too late.
It's very different.
Too late.
Okay. Cool.
I get 1 more action.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my flashlight.
Hit me.
Pop this down to a 3 now.
Okay.
4 to 3.
4 to 3.
Here we go. Big blitz.
Doing it.
Place
Tap.
for, place for days. Minus.
Okay.
Incredibly long.
There we go. There's 1. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna parlay with independent journalist. But I would really like to get rid of. These got exhausted during the Mythos phase, so they're not okay. I would really like to get rid of this resource, though. I'll just take a shot at her for no good reason. No, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, all right. Let's do it. So I parlay with her. That would be a 4,
But you don't want to
5.
parlay with her here.
Right. Yeah, I guess you need to lure her along. That is important. Shit. Okay.
But you could also.
I'll just take resources.
Where do you want to.
All right, that's
Oh, you need to spend an extra action.
that's what I can do. Shit. Okay. Damn. I'm really tight on. So I was thinking if I took a resource, I could at least get one of these sea sources, but then I can't get out of here. But I also realize that I'm making this way harder for us if I put on tag. It's really hurting me. So maybe I should just do something about that.
Although I think there's more in there. So
More to come?
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying I should just tough it out?
just accept it.
Just accept that I'm going to be tagged. Okay.
Accept the tags.
All right. So 2 actions to get out of here. And then 1 action to get into here. Okay. That's my last action. I have to discard a card, so there goes my stunning blow.
Okay. That's where all your cards
That's where all my cards go. Just draw them right into the discard. Okay, that's it. Refresh. What's up?
No,
I'll take my resource.
everything's fine. She does.
She does hunt. She's coming after us.
That's right there.
Okay.
Draw a card. Oh. Either a very good draw or I've stacked this deck with great stuff. Not sure which.
Layer of talents.
I don't know if I trust myself. Alright. Pop Doom.
Oh.
Draw a card.
Oh.
Is that CD? No, it's not CD. Anything messed up?
No, he's just giving us tips.
Okay.
Giving us tips.
Alright, I drew a human first activist.
Oh, that's a good call. He said to get to the cabaret. I didn't necessarily need to get. If I had gone to the cabaret,
Oh yeah, because
And then she
didn't
hunted
discard from there.
yeah. Alright.
My other consideration was to just engage her and then take the damage to draw.
Just to get her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to bring her along. That would have been a good idea too. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, I have another sea source. Look at me.
3 of a kind. And draw another card.
Oh, do I really?
You always draw.
Oh, I always draw 2, right, because of that. It's the independent journalist. She's here. Here she is. In all her glory. Cool, we got one here anyway.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And I drew a human first activist.
Okay.
All right. Well,
This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do.
I am going to. That's pretty sick. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
What you got? What do you got?
All right, I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
So I would take attack of opportunity.
Yes.
But no, I'll play narrow escape.
Yes, I love that card.
Fast play when an enemy makes an attack of opportunity against you. Cancel that attack. You get +2 skill value for this next skill test. So now we'll do a 6 versus that 5.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no way you could lose those odds.
No.
-3. If you fail, discard 1 card from your hand for each copy of Sea Source, which is 9. Okay.
Okay. Because I'm a lucky man.
Oh, look
So
what just
I
happened.
just get to
Oh, beautiful. We played lucky. All right, now we're ready to advance.
Yep.
Okay. Choose a suspect with 6 clues. Discard all clues and attachments from the suspect enemy and spawn them at the furthest location from the lead investigator. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. If the suspect that was just spawned is Andromeda, advance to Act 2A, disposed Risty. Hey, there it is. All signs point to Roxy's very own used-to-be friend, Andromeda. Jealousy, greed, public shame, such petty reasons to murder someone. But, unfortunately for Roxy, pettiness prevails in New Angeles. As a free action, discard 1 card, exhaust a non-elite enemy at your location. Forced, if you have less than 3 cards in hand, you get -1 to all attributes. Objective is if Andromeda is defeated, advance.
Okay. Woo! Alright. Andromeda, where does she spawn? Farthest location?
Farthest location from the lead investigator.
So here.
So there.
So,
got it.
we're going to have to discard a whole bunch of cards here.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. She has a fight value of 4, 5 health, 4 agility, retaliate. She gets +2 health for each unexhausted enemy at her location. Probably just say ready enemy.
Okay.
That would work. I was thinking from
Sure.
template.
Yeah.
She spawns at any ritzy location, but that card would override the spawn
Yes.
effect.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that he told us specifically that we should look
That's
at
right.
the act.
That's right. Yep. Forced. When you attack Andromeda, before committing skill cards to the test, randomly discard a card from your hand. If the discarded card has a intellect or agility icon, search the encounter deck and discard pile from enemy and spawn it at your location. I don't know.
This is reshuffled, is it right?
Okay. Got it. Alright.
Okay.
So at this point, she just has 5 health.
All right. You're in the middle of your turn, so you can go ahead and keep taking your turn.
Oh, that's right. That was my first action. Do I want to
Wow, that's neat.
evade this guy? Yeah.
There's that. All shuffled up.
Ready to go?
Alright, so then we will use my free action to evade the human first activist. I'm in a 5-2. This is not a CD location, this is Ritzy.
It is CDN.
It's also CD.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a 3, so I'll use a manual dexterity. Pop me up to a 7 versus a 3.
Have you drawn any sea sources?
No.
Because one thing that he just said was he was thinking that the sea sources would get hosed by the high evade characters.
Hmm.
So you're a 4. You actually haven't even drawn a single sea source yet.
Correct.
I'm a 3. But I got them all.
And 7 to 3,
Mm-hmm.
-1.
I actually don't even think I did the test last time I drew Caesars.
No, you definitely
I
did.
definitely did.
Exhaust.
But it doesn't- I mean,
case,
they
and I
don't-
have a manual dexterity, so I draw 2.
The compounding of them doesn't really matter. But that's a fail anyway.
She probably not have the guts either. Doesn't matter. Alright, so then with my second action, I move.
Guts probably makes sense, I think, as an emergency card for Finn. You know? Because if you got like a rotting remains or something like that. Okay. The guy's evaded.
Yep, so second action, I'm moving.
Okay. What about your sport hopper?
It's a good call.
Your clod hopper.
You're right. So, now I'm here.
Okay.
Second action, I
there
move.
with you.
Third action, I move.
Okay.
Just does damage in the horror.
You have to discard the cards as you're leaving those locations. Forget about that.
When I'm here, I am going to play a. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, everything is bad.
Alright,
Everything
my
is
first
bad.
action, I investigated. And then I evaded for free. Then I moved for free with the sports hopper. So now with my second action, I will take a resource.
Okay.
Third action, I'll spend the resources, play a fire axe.
Yes.
Okay, and then I will move.
Okay.
And discard one card. Yeah, discard one card.
Okay.
It's gonna be Lone Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for me.
Okay. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put out Leather Coat. Just to get it out of my hand. Since I'm about to lose it anyway. I'm going to move here as my second action. And then as my third action, that'd probably be pretty silly just to jump in there and get attacked. But I'll have to discard a card anyway if I don't move in here.
And she does have Hunter, right? Because of this? Or no? Oh no, that was the previous one.
Oh no, all enemies gain Hunter if I'm tagged.
Okay.
So let's just let her come to us then.
Alright.
I mean, she's going to hunt and attack one of us anyway, so.
Well, here's the one problem with that.
Yeah.
She gets +2 health for each unexhausted enemy in her location.
Okay.
If we let her come here, this will also be there. Then we'll have to deal with exhausting this.
Right.
If you move in and engage her.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Okay. Yep. You're smart. You're a smart man.
Try.
You're a smart man. Yeah, and everything has Hunter, so everything's going to be on her.
Oh yeah, we can also, I forgot about the action to just discard a card to exhaust a non-elite enemy.
If I had any.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And moving out of there, since I don't have to do the discard, since I don't have it. Okay, so I have Andromeda.
Okay.
She's engaged with me. Let's just add it to the collection. Let's add it to my collection.
Just garbage everywhere.
All right, that was my last action.
Just give it garbage.
So refresh. Okay. Hey,
Well, this point.
I will.
This does this. This is here. This is with me
Take
hanging
the
out.
resource.
Ready. Get resource. Let's see. I got a pretty good card for her.
Enemy phase.
We already did the enemy face. You do enemy face, then upkeep.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I just need to take the damage from Orphans. Sorry. It's 2. These flip. I will go ahead and put. Yeah, I'll take that myself. Now, you know what? Let's put it on Duke. Let's put 1 on Duke. And then let's put the 2. Or, it's only 1 damage. Let's put 1 damage on my leather coat.
Cool.
Okay. Now we're refresh.
Alright.
Alright.
Put the Doom here.
Yeah.
Hey, there it is.
You got one? Good for you. Oh, jeez.
5.
Okay.
But do I really want to do that?
Sorry, I'll let you go first. With your sea source.
She has a lead, right?
She does have a lead.
Okay.
You bet. You bet she does.
-1 for each, so that can bump that up to 6 versus his 4.
He said that he was going to include the tip of
Having card draw, like having card draw.
Yeah.
And then he said that. Well, I forget the thing he just said, even though I just read it.
he might redo the location connections.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna straight up test my 5-5.
Nah.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm tagged
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, I think at this point it's come. What are you going to do? All right, I have a witness tampering here, so this is testing my willpower at a 6 because I have 3 copies of Sea Source. Each one that I fail by is going to give me 1 heart, so I'm going to throw in my cherished keepsake, which is going to give me a +1. So I have a 5-6. I'm at 6 to a 6. Let's do it. -1, not bad. Let's put it on the Duke.
Scaring you?
Put it. I'm gonna keep scaring that
Scaring
dog.
you? And you get another card, right?
Yes, because of that. Why do I keep forgetting that?
Not sure. There are a lot of effects that are consistent, like
There are a lot of
persistently happening throughout this, so it is a good amount.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I just got this with Surge on it too, so I'm gonna be getting a 3rd one in a second. Attach the signal jamming to a suspect with no signal jamming cards, if able. So let's put it on. Where are we? We're at a
CD and corporate.
It doesn't matter. All right. Let's put it on this guy. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I've got another signal jamming. Give me another card.
Oh, you know what? We never revealed this. Two clues, strat value 3, and humanity labor. The golems are our enemy, as well as anyone who values efficiency and profit more than a human life at risk. Strat value 3, while you're at humanity labor, reduce the cost of the first ally or weapon asset you play this round by 1. As an action, deal 1 damage from an ally controlled by an investigator at your location.
Okay. All right then. My last card, my 4th encounter card, was Human First Activist. This is at a CD location, so it gains +1 to its fight and evade. Beautiful. Beautiful.
It is now also bumping up our health.
Yes, you are correct. +2 health for each ready enemy. Okay. That's
All right.
exciting.
I moved out of here. I have to discard a card.
All right. Well, let me take a few hits at him. The good thing is that these 2 enemies don't deal much damage to me, so. But it's going to be about speed if we don't want that to advance.
So you get -1 from her. It's all your stuff.
From her?
Yeah. Right here.
If you have less than 3 cards. Oh, yes, from that. If I do have less than 3 cards. Wow. I'm not sure if I've been doing that either.
I don't think it's...
Like, for my C sources and stuff, I mean, I would have failed them anyway. I don't think I've had a success since then.
Yeah.
But.
Should probably take into the horror, I guess, from the test that you did.
Yeah. Yep. You are right about that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I am agreeing. I'm having a hard time keeping track of all the persistent effects between the one here, then knowing that she's got extra here. All the enemies have Hunter. I have to draw 2 extra cards.
I think having something attached... Well, we can save this. Discuss in greater detail after we're on the way. Having something attached to something that's out of play is, like giving you another thing that you constantly have to be juggling.
I think in general, like, I wouldn't normally have trouble remembering all that, but the fact that there's like 4 things right now that I'm trying to remember, it's bogging me down a little bit. Okay, this moved it here, I think, when that, or did it just readied? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right at last page.
Yep.
Just to the side. Okay, so I am now attacking. I'm attacking Andromeda. She's at a 5 health. I would be attacking her with my fire axe. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I will discard 2 resources. Yeah, I'll do 2 resources. which is going to be a 4, 5, 6, and then -1, so that's a 5. Yeah, this is going to be a 5 to a 4. That's garbage. Okay, let's do it again. This is going to be a 7 to a 4, dealing 2 damage. This comes online, so it's an 8 to 4, dealing 2 damage. -1, so that's 2 damage. Okay, that was my first action. My second action, let's do it again. Except this time it's much, much less. It is a 2. Nah, that's not gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to do it with Duke. So that's gonna be a 5, 4, 4 to 4. +1. Hey, look at me. And I don't have any resources for that, so I guess my last option is to attack with a fire axe, unless I'm missing some sort of effect that I can do there.
No.
Heal 1. No. Okay. Let's see. If you have no resources in your resource pool, I get +1 damage. So I am at a 1, 2. I'm at a 2 to a 4 right now, which is a guaranteed success. If I fail exhaust 1, it hits me. Cool.
Why would you even do that?
Because I'm an idiot. Because I'm an idiot. My hand was in the bag.
Alright, so you've got
I've got 4 damage on her.
Alright.
She has 7 total.
Cool.
Unless
this is
this gets exhausted.
Gotcha. Alright, I get a resource from Logan.
Yeah, I guess I probably should have just tried to exhaust that thing or something. Yeah. That made more sense.
That's all good.
I don't think so much, you know?
Yeah, you don't like evading for some reason.
I know. I forget it's an action. I forget it exists.
If you're not engaged with any enemies, I'm not, because they all still have Hunter. Independent journalists, so I will exhaust that to move in. For free. I have to discard, 2 cards, but they're not at random. That's good. What's the effect? There's an effect where you have to discard a card. Her forced effect.
Before committing skill tests. Skill cards to the test.
You have not done that.
I have not done that.
Beautiful.
I haven't had any cards.
That's right.
I'm all out of cards.
Okay, well, the 2 I'm going to... Oh, that sucks. Throw in those. Jump in there.
It is a random discard.
From that, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not. What I moved
Right,
from
yeah, you choose from that.
so that was a free action. So now... I have 4 actions. Draw a card.
Think about it.
Get power line of the -1, but I have to discard a card at random if I throw.
If you can deal 2 damage, you kill her. Or 4 damage, I'm sorry, 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah. 4 damage.
Um,
And then otherwise, this is going to advance at the end of this turn.
yeah. Alright. Engage that. Free action, made, and then attack. Okay. So my first action was to draw a card.
Okay.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna engage this.
Yes. Go
and
on.
engage her.
Go on.
And now,
Discard the card to exhaust that guy.
I was just gonna do the test for free. But you're right. You can just discard a card to do it.
Uh-huh.
Is it a random card? No, it's just discard a card.
Yeah, do that. Deal her 1 damage.
That
Now you're thinking.
it's exhausted now.
Uh-huh.
Now
I'm way better at planning other people's turns.
I will spend my 2 resources with my fire axe.
Yes. Moment of truth.
Force when you attack an armor before committing skill cards. Oh, it's when you attack her before committing. Okay. All right. So I do have to throw this away when I attack her.
Before committing skill test.
Yeah. I think it's anytime you attack, but before the step in which you would commit skill cards, you do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't have any cards anyway.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
What's up?
No, that doesn't make any sense. I was thinking about evading her free and then using sneak attack. Straight up killer. But my odds wouldn't be good. So, not going to do it.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
So, I'm at a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
-1. So that's a 6.
You're at a 6.
And I'm discarding that, which does have one of these symbols.
Okay.
So it's a search the encounter deck, discard power from an enemy and spawn it. No, that means she gets +2.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Not about that.
Not bad. Didn't you just bump up your fight with the fire axe?
Yeah, but when I do, when you attack her, you have to discard a card. And if it has an intellect symbol or an agility symbol, you discard.
Was that your last action?
This will be my last action.
Okay.
Unless I try and evade.
Okay.
And then I can use sneak attack.
And sneak attack is fast.
Uses an action, but I have my free action.
Right.
Evader. Alright, we're doing it.
Do it, buddy.
It's popping off.
What's the skill test?
4/4.
Really?
Yeah. Takes it.
Takes in. Whole family. And... it's a 0! It's a 0!
She's evaded. She's evaded.
That was incredible.
Now she gets sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
And she's dead.
That was incredible.
Wow.
All right, ready? We're advancing.
Epic.
We're advancing. Resolution 3. Where you got those cards at? What do you have?
Alright.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Wow.
Resolution 3. Do you know how it feels to have someone you love betray you? Andromeda gave a final swing at you with her fist as she buckled over a nearby hopper and struggled to prop herself up. What's up? You didn't have that action, did you? Fuck!
Because I didn't.
We were so... You know what? And you pulled that 0 and everything? Alright, looks like we lost them. Ready?
Hold on. Moved in. I drew a card.
Alright.
I engaged this thing. Engaged her. It's 3 actions.
Yeah.
I evaded him for free. I evaded her.
You only get 1 free evade. She's not dead.
She's not.
Oh, that's a bummer. Math and whatnot. Okay. It's alright.
We're too excited.
We were too excited. We were too excited about how it could happen for you. Okay. So, let's do this. These come in here, making her harder to kill. They're all moving along. I don't know how this guy got moved back to here. He's supposed to be there.
Hey,
Yep.
I discard all my resources.
Okay. Cool. Alright, this goes here. I'll take this, you take that. Okay?
Beautiful.
Just in case this isn't the end of our scenario. Ooh, it's fun. And I will take the resource. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay. Now we add our 4th Doom. And... it's as if the whole city is against you as you try desperately to secure your suspect. A hopper zooms by and splashes buckets of acidic rainwater onto you. Recon drones hover past you, clicking and recording quietly. Neon-lit advertisements blind you and invade your senses. Strangers glare at you without blinking as you try to make sense of your data. The lead investigator suffers 1 horror. Then, if an investigator is tagged, read the following. Otherwise, flip this card back over to its other side. Interesting. Alright. Okay, so I did suffer 1 horror, which I will take here, so the Duke doesn't die. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. You hear the wet screeching of a Quanju PT motorbike. Just as you turn your head in curiosity, there is a loud crack and you feel the displacement of air as a bullet grazes past your ear. Another crack. This time you feel the sting of lead ripping straight through your forearm. A 3rd crack is loosed in the air and a bullet ricochets past you. The motorbike is now past you and steals off into the distance. The lead investigator suffers 1 damage and randomly discards 1 card from his or her hand. Fuck. And then flips this back to 2A. Okay, so we're still alive. Still making it happen.
Wow. Okay.
And I suffer 1 damage, which is going to go on my leather coat. Okay. We're still in it.
Beautiful.
We're still in it.
All right. Well, now we each get 2 cards.
Oh. Okay. Human First Activist and Recon Drone.
Oh, the cleaner and recon.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies here.
So that's 12 health.
That's 12 health. On top of the 5 she already has. So that's 17 health she has right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Feeling good?
No big deal.
No big deal.
MBD.
It's fine. It's all right. Okay.
I'll just evade.
Yep. All right. Let's do this.
She's down.
We'll start with some evades.
Well, let me. Do you want me to go?
I mean, we'll see what we can do. First thing I'm going to do, check this out. Check me out. Is let's make an attack. Let's make an attack with fire axe. Let's make an attack with fire axe. That is going to be a 2, 3, -1. So I'm at 2. Back to a 2.
Consider what you're doing.
Yeah. Do you have any cards to throw into that? You got nothing for me?
This card's kind of. Well. I mean, this card will also be like a free evade of one of these.
Yeah, it would.
Through this.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it would. So, okay, well,
I'm not going to do
okay. Oh, why do I keep taking these resources? If I can't use I just need to get rid of my resource. That's what I really need to get my Dark Horse online. All right, then let's just take a chop at the recon drone. Then that's what we'll do. We'll chop at the recon drone. So I am at a 2. This cancels this out, but I'm going to deal it 2 damage. So there it is. I'm at a 2 to 1.
You have 4?
No. Oh, great, because I threw the resource. 4 to 1. Sorry. That's a -2. Cool. All right, the recon drone is dead. Okay. Now my Dark Horse is online, so I'm at a 3 to a 4 to do these things. Great. Let's do this activist. I'm at what?
You said.
I can't evade with this.
Oh, you're evading?
I'm going to try to evade. I don't think I'm going to be successful at
I mean, you
attack.
could just. Yeah?
I don't think so.
He's a 3.
4. Okay. 4, 5, -1.
So
4 to 4. 4 to 2. Okay. You're right. That was a good call.
3, right? Because this is
This has got a +1 damage.
+1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I'm going to 4 to 3.
4 to
Chances are just as good. 4 to 3. -4. Okay. Last action. 4 to. No. Now I have to try to evade him. Okay. This is not going. 3. 3 to 3. God damn it. 3 to 3. Hey, look, it's the Elder Sign. +2 and Ready Duke. Cool. Okay, so he is evaded.
Okay.
This is you.
Huh.
You can do this.
Well.
You have to engage her and evade her.
Okay. I got this. I should probably kill some stuff.
Alright.
Alright. With the recon drone. Kill that guy. Kill a bird. Fuck a bird. Oh! The cleaner spawns in any empty location. Boom. Out of here.
Okay.
He said, I'd be totally fine if you treat her as having only +1 per enemy.
Okay. Well,
whatever you said.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Let's see how it works
We'll
out.
see how it works
Yeah,
out.
we'll see how it works out. You can make your decision on how you want to change the scenario, but
All right.
if at all.
So, he's gone. He's out.
Okay.
Done with him.
Cool.
So I can see for free. Spend. I can get my lone wolf because you're still there.
Sorry.
What a dickhead. All right. Let's. Oh, I get -1 because I've less than 3 cards. Everything's bad. Everything's just bad. All right. Alright, we need to kill stuff, though. Definitely need to kill stuff.
Yeah.
So... I'll fight this guy. I'll fucking fight him. I'm at a 2 to his 1.
Okay.
Should I spend for my... Should I fire axe? 3 to 4 to his 1. Should I just free evade him? I don't know. Yeah, let's axe the recon drone.
All right.
4 to 1.
Worked for me.
Yeah. Couldn't fail. Hey,
It's a 0.
beautiful. And I get to draw a card.
He's dead. Okay. All right.
Where's my card?
Andromeda still. She's dropping.
Ooh, Leo.
She's
Double
dropping.
Leo.
Double Leo. One suggestion for Andromeda might be, considering that she like gets this extra help for things around her, if you want to thematically maybe think about like that you just don't want her touched unless like everything else is clear. Maybe she can't be attacked unless she's the only, or unless all of their enemies are exhausted. Maybe there's potential for that. Like unless all other enemies at this location are exhausted, she can't be attacked.
As opposed to giving the health pump.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she can't be the target of, because that would achieve the same thing, I guess.
Alright. So that was my first action.
Oh.
What?
We could have also, if you evade enough stuff, and then lure her out, because she's engaged.
Okay.
That's an interesting thought too.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to keep
Take her out of that location. I mean, everything gets Hunter, so it's just gonna follow you. But
Take her down.
take her down.
Okay, doing installs in that location. Alright. Oh,
It's a tough choice.
discard a card, so I'll discard Leo. 2 exhausted.
Okay.
This is once per.
So she is still at +2 health for this journalist.
Yeah. So then my second action.
Okay.
And now I will discard this card.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
And my third action.
Third action.
I will grab it.
Okay. I mean, with your third action, you engaged her.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna punch her. Or no, I'll fire axe her.
What if instead of engaging her, you take a resource
Oh yeah.
and then don't engage her and just attack her?
Just take a swing at her.
Just take a chop.
Okay.
Give her the chop. Okay, so everything's evaded.
Yeah, everything's evaded.
She's back down to a 5. You just need one. You need to land one blow with the fire
I
axe.
take a resource.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use the fire. These odds are bad. By the way. Just like,
Great.
Okay.
What are the odds exactly?
4 to 4.
It's 4 to 4. We're back at it.
Okay, I take a resource.
could
and I
possibly
spend
go
a
wrong?
resource to go up to a 5 minus.
All right,
1.
we've got all our actions right this time, man.
Yeah, we got all our actions.
All right, we're 4 to
We're
4.
good.
Hands on the
We're
table.
beautiful.
Hands on the table.
We're beautiful men.
It is true. This is happening.
This guy's gonna fuck us up.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Oh, it's the other side! Ah! What just happened?
+1 for each exhausted enemy in play. And I get to take a clue.
Okay, she's dead.
She's dead.
Okay,
She's
resolution
dead.
3. She's dead.
Legitimately
We
dead.
legitimately killed her this time.
Legitimately dead.
Okay, cool. Resolution 3. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to the. There we go. We're back to this. Okay, because we really won this time. Do you know how it feels to have someone you love betray you? Andromeda gave a final swing at you with her fist as she buckled over a nearby hopper and struggled to prop herself up. Do you know what it's like to lose a friend? I'm happy that bitch is dead, but I didn't do it. They came to me. They said she needed my help. Roxy needed your help, you inquire? No, not Roxy. Her. God, you really have no idea what you're up against, do you? The android Hark and story continues in part 2, Highway to Heinlein.
Sick.
Boom! That's it. We did it. We succeeded.
Wow.
We succeeded.
Yes, that's free.
What's free?
Let me just make sure none of them are elite. No, they're not. I was just making sure that I did this right because I
Yeah.
used that action twice in one round.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have a limit, so
Yeah, no, we did it.
Huh.
Okay. Well, yeah, the fact that you like just take some damage and harm for this and then go back is not bad.
Mhm.
So that wasn't as bad. So I feel like let's rap about this.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what you got to say. Okay, he said that would make it harder if she couldn't be attacked. Maybe I'll make it a card or a resource cost to evade enemies around. Just give more options. Also, tagging is maybe a tiny bit brutal. Yes, the tagging. I think maybe the frequency of C-Source maybe could go down.
yeah.
Or here's the one thing.
Make it. You could also make it a free action to spend 2 resources. I mean, I get it's a click and 2 resources
Uh-huh.
to remove a tag. But
Yeah, that is true. I unfortunately was the one who kept getting it, and my deck hinged on me having the resources.
Mhm.
So I had to make the decision of like, do I
Yeah.
want to be poor, or do I just want to be tagged? And once I got tagged, it was like, meh, whatever.
Mhm.
He says I can also make it so only specific enemies matter for Andromeda. Thematically, it doesn't make sense for a journalist to help her. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a good idea. You could have a certain trait on them, and for every particular enemy that has that trait, yeah, you could do that for sure.
I think my only concern with that would be that's one additional thing that's like looking at train on this
Yeah,
one,
that's
train
true.
on this
That
one,
would
train
be-
on this one. So I don't know how I feel about that necessarily.
Yeah. But I like the idea of the protection that it gives her. I think
Yeah.
that's a cool idea. Thematically, I think that's neat. I like that a lot.
The fact that this is a limited number of times is good.
Mhm.
I think that's really good. That
Yeah.
gets to stay the way it is. And maybe having because there aren't any. Looking through the locations and seeing if there are abilities out there that give you some card draw, and they don't. This one does. You know that. Yeah, draw card doesn't trigger attacks of opportunity, so maybe having some extra abilities on locations where you draw cards, just so you're prepared for that.
Okay. This one does let you draw, right?
Yes, that one does.
In terms of difficulty, I would say that because this, lets you start it over again,
Yeah.
and there were otherwise not too many opportunities to take horror damage. The enemies were all pretty low level and all fairly easy to kill, so that wasn't really too much of an issue. These ones here, this she gives you 1 and 1. This Edward Kim gives you 2 damage. Thomas Haas gives you 2 horror. So in terms of that, I feel like the difficulty there wasn't too bad. But yeah, the tagging was pretty brutal. But also didn't help that I this particular build focused on not getting resources, which is how you get untagged.
I mean,
This is the exact cost in Netrunner to lose a tag.
Yeah.
Is
Like
an action and two money,
Yeah.
which is cool.
That's why, as I was saying that, I was like, but that loses the feel of exactly how you move tag.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. I think
Yeah.
that's ultimately like the biggest issue, if any of it I see, is just
Yes, I would agree with that.
a way to condense a lot of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I think, putting something on suspects that are out of play
Yeah.
seems like do something else
Mm-hmm.
to accomplish that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, this was a really cool scenario.
Yeah, I think.
Liked it a lot.
Yeah, far and away, I think this was a really, really good scenario. I really like a lot of the ideas that are in it. They're really cool. It was a lot of fun. And there's a lot of really cool stuff. I think how this works. This journalist is really cool. The idea of bringing her along to get the clues and kind of convert them into stuff is really neat. I like the tension of like the speed of trying to get to these while this is advancing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. Otherwise, sweet. Totally cool. Thanks for letting us play, and thanks for watching. Let's see if there's any last comments here.
Comments there.
He said, I'm thinking of maybe connecting Levy to Humanity and NAPD to the east side, so you have more options to avoid discarding.
Yes, I think that would help.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or there is the possibility because it's like a world where things can be connected by like flying cars and whatnot. There could potentially be or spend an action or something to like move yourself to somewhere else, something like that. You could do something like that. I did in the reanimator scenario that I did. There was the military hospital which had an action on it that was called like redeploy or something like that, and it was you can move all the investigators in that location to any other location. So once they get to that one location, which was the farthest away, they can then redeploy to anywhere else. So that there's the possibility for something like that. Through some underground tube or whatnot.
Thinking also maybe an alternative way to get rid of the sea sources that, since at least the primary reason for tagging people in Netrunner is to get rid of their resources, that you have something like you can discard an asset to remove the tag also. Like I know that doesn't actually remove the tag in Netrunner, right? But that's at least mimicking something.
Thematically, what being tagged in Netrunner does is takes your card.
And it gives you a little bit more flexibility if you're set up in a way that Ashcan was, that you're just not going to have the resources in it.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, then maybe the power level of what tags do within the scenario isn't quite as brutal.
Or take a look at there's a card like a Frozen in Fear. Frozen, you can kind of mimic it a little bit off of that. Frozen in Fear is that it like basically costs you an extra action to do a move, a fight, or an evade, but you can do something to get rid of it. It could be the same sort of thing. It might say maybe it costs you an extra action to use an asset or something. I don't know. There could be something like that. Like it does something to you, but you can get rid of it by another means. Could be that. I don't know. That's all I got. But anyway, yeah, this was really cool.
Yeah, this was awesome. Thanks.
I think this was really cool overall. Really neat. And thanks for putting it together. Thanks for watching us play it. Oh, all right. Here we go.
Have a good night. Hey, thanks for playing, guys. Cool. Thanks.